All Might really is a natural-born hero.
Still got it.
His reaction time is crazy.
How about that? Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's React. I'm Kenny and this is my beautiful wife, Montana.
And today we're going to be reacting to Season 4, Episode 20 of My Hero Academia, Gold Tips Imperial.
Wonder what that could be.
Yeah, I'm very curious. I don't really have any ideas.
Yeah, we've been prepping for the school festival, been having a lot of wholesome moments. Anything you're interested in seeing continue to develop this episode?
More from Deku and the wind blasting.
It's going to be interesting to see how, the school festival, gentle criminal, it all intersects. I'm excited to keep watching. All right, and if you're excited for this episode and more episodes of My Hero Academia, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below for episodes coming every Friday and Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and want to see these episodes ahead, they're all posted to Patreon and they're extended full-length forums with new episodes coming every Thursday and Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Are we excited for episode 20 of Season 4 of My Hero Academia?
Absolutely.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.
Dunderheads, this video was brought to you by the incredible members of the Let's React Patreon. If you want access to a ton of exclusive perks, check out the link in the description below. Have a good day, Twinkle Toes!
Today is Saturday, which means that Kacchan and Todoroki don't have to go to provisional license training. So, since we've got everyone together, we're all working on our upcoming performance.
Now, let's jam!
Murder them with music!
It's a song about being a hero.
Yeah. Burn them with music.
Super cool. Let's go see what the dance team says.
I'm not sure we've got enough people to pull something like this off.
Loosen up, Midoriya! You've got to be precise but flexible. Just because it's called a lock doesn't mean you should be so rigid. So get that body moving! And then end with a pop!
Pop!
Looks like no one has noticed me yet. I'll swoop in and hit them with a can't-miss gag that'll crack them up before they know what's what.
Oh,
Wait,
hey, Togeda!
what?
He just wants to tell a joke.
Oh, okay.
Hey guys, I brought a
Is he
peach for ya.
mooning them? Oh, okay.
He just was trying to make a joke.
Okay.
Eri!
Hi, Deku.
Wait, don't tell me you've got a secret kid.
That dress looks great on you.
You are precious!
Midoriya, finally got permission from the principal.
That's a good idea. But you'll have to be careful. The poor girl has been separated from normal society for an awfully long time. I'm afraid the whole
Oh, also, I do think that joke with Mirio was meant to represent, like, he would have just popped up with his quirk typically, but he doesn't have it anymore, so he's trying to figure a way to, like, make a joke without being seen, and they're all like, hey, he's right there.
I see. Okay.
poor girl has been separated from normal society for an awfully long time. I'm afraid the whole experience could overwhelm her. She'll be thrown into a new setting that she's completely unfamiliar with. I suggest...
In order to avoid additional stress, we're letting Eri explore the campus before the festival.
Well, hello.
That's so smart.
You must be
Right.
Eri from the work study. Very nice to meet you. I'm Ida.
Mineta, hey there. Man, you're gonna be a looker, aren't you?
Oh, right.
Forgot
She's
about
kinda
that one.
shy. That's perfectly okay. Let's start the tour. I want to show her as much of the school as I can so she knows what we do here. You want to come too, Midoriya? Yes! Dance team!
Very
No
sweet.
idea! It's Eri! Oh, wait. We were never actually introduced, were we?
Okay, crew, why don't we grab a little break? It's tea
I know she's,
time.
like, super powerful, but it is really sweet how nice everyone's being to her.
Yeah.
Maybe a weekend day. But since the students live here in the dorms, there are still a ton of people running around campus helping to prepare for the festival.
Hey!
Yeah, like this vibe, I remember.
Yeah.
Whoa! Who's that? Don't tell me your temporary leave from school is because you have a kid now. Dude, you gotta say something now. I feel like it's for real.
All jokes aside, here, Class I is putting on an awesome lecture, so make sure you check it out. You too, man. Wouldn't miss it for the world.
This is a really nice flyer.
Can you toss
We're just
me a
moving
nail?
on.
This is a really nice flyer. I'm sorry, I just love that
This is a
delivery.
really nice flyer.
R.I.P. Deku, you would have loved
Can you toss me
Canva.
a nail?
Hey, whoa, wait. Don't come to that with a poster.
Everyone's
one.
super busy, even though it's still a month away.
Oh, Def, you gotta try an outdo last year. And it takes a lot of work to pull off something plus ultra.
Sorry. Hey, it's
Dude.
Midoriya from Class A.
Why am I not surprised, huh? You're
Let's not
walking
scare
around
the
like you've got
child.
nothing to do while we're all hustling.
Eri, are you okay?
I thought it was that dragon from before.
You saw a dragon?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, you're talking about Ryukyu.
I guess it's a nice dragon.
Talk about rude.
Yup.
I heard Class A is doing a concert or something for us. That's so cute. But to put it bluntly, Class B's stellar performance is gonna make you wish you hadn't even shown up. We're doing Romeo and Juliet and The Prisoner of Azkaban, The Return of the King. It's a completely
Wow.
original play written by us, a super spectacular fantasy epic.
Sounds
You should make
groundbreaking.
sure you come prepared. Bring a hanky to wipe the tears from your eyes when you realize how superior we are.
Nice.
Even nastier than usual today.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Kendo isn't around, so there's no one to keep him in line.
That's weird. The two of them typically show up as a set.
Well, she's off prepping for the beauty pageant right now, so...
There's a beauty
It's kind of
pageant?
funny she didn't even mean to enter. Monoma was still right, though. We're pulling out all the stops.
Sorry about that, Eri. UA's great, but every place has its downside, I guess.
Mr. Aizawa didn't say anything about there being some kind of beauty pageant.
Well, it's too late to enter. But you know who's really gunning hard to win it this time?
No idea.
Last year's runner-up. The Big Three's best girl, Nejire Hado.
Hey,
Okay.
what's Eri doing here? Hey, girl, why are you here? For funsies.
We should put Nejire in something that skews cute instead of sexy.
Yeah, that cost her last year.
You've got a flashy quirk and you're so nice. And your body's so
He means balanced.
Okay.
With all that, you were still only runner-up.
Yeah, listen to this. Are you listening?
Who was number
Every year I
one?
lose to the same girl. She's just too amazing. The beauty pageant queen. Baby Ken Ranzaki from support course class 3G.
She sounds incredible.
This year's pageant is stacked.
Okay.
Kendo gained
You
some
don't see
underground
it.
Fans thanks to that
Not
commercial,
my
so she's a
type
real
personally,
contender.
but
And of
okay.
course, Hado won't be holding back. Just thinking about performing in front of all those people. That sounds like a nightmare. Imagining it makes me nauseous.
At first, the only reason I entered was because
I'm sorry, where's the lie?
Fun fact, the first time I ever had a panic attack in front of Kenny was when I ran out of a vocal performance into a bathroom and then vomited a whole bunch.
Yeah.
And then called him.
Yeah, and she actually looked exactly like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
A little more vomit, but that's...
It's like, I can't do this. And
Then we went home.
it was embarrassing. No, it wasn't.
Had some mac
I
and
was at
cheese.
the time, but yeah.
It was great. I love you.
I love you.
Nauseous.
Even
At
imagining
first,
it.
the only reason I entered was because you told me to. But turns out it's lots of fun. I want to crush it. That's why this year I'll definitely come in first. It's my last chance.
You can do it. Moving on, next we'll show you the support course. All the grades are working together to put on an extra awesome exhibition of their work.
I can't wait to see. I hear it's a highlight every year.
Yes, the school festival is the support
Oh,
course's
very
time
cool.
to shine.
Hatsume. Wait. Whoa.
That's my super cute baby number 202.
Thank you, my Nelson Grace
202.
on you.
Yeah, she's
She's been
moving.
cranking him out.
At least I'm bathing.
What?
That's dedication.
I don't know
Even
if
though
that's
we
a
showed off some
waste
items
of
at the sports
time.
Festival, we took a back seat to the heroes. But this time, the contraptions we've come up with will be given the spotlight they deserve. Which means lots of big companies and buyers can get up close and personal with my work. I need to make sure they're perfect so they don't embarrass me. How did the Iron Souls work out for you, by the way? If there's anything else you need, please let me know.
I will. Thank. Not again, Hatsume! Where's the extinguisher? Sorry, we should run! It's on fire! Hurry!
Eri's like, what is going on?
Yeah, it's kind of a crazy school to like
That's pretty much all
have
of
your
UA.
That's right.
launch
So,
into the
what do you
world.
think about
Good
our
to try it
school,
out
Larry?
now, you know, before the festival.
But yeah, but like,
But did you hear that?
wait, no.
That's right. So, what do you think about our school, Eri?
I'm not sure,
Okay.
but
I can see how hard everyone is working on the festival, and I do want to know how it all turns out.
It sounds like our special visitor is getting excited.
Principal Nezu! Miss Midnight! Hello!
Okay.
It seems like we made the right choice.
That was a lot of cheese!
Just
Know what?
downed it.
I'm excited for everything, too. I love seeing so many students joining together and having fun, all in the hopes that their peers will have a good time.
Now, if we could just get the police to understand that.
Now, Kayama. Anyway, I hope your hearts burst with happiness when the day rolls around.
You must cancel this festival.
I can't believe the head of the police himself is paying me a visit.
Villains are becoming more daring and our heroes are losing confidence. If something were to happen to Yue again, we might not be able to recover.
I understand that. However...
Listen, you're putting everyone here at risk.
I firmly believe that because of the trying times we're living in, the students need an event like this. We'll make sure it's safe. Please let us continue. We can't let the future look any bleaker than it already does.
I'll spare you all the gory details, but the principal fought hard for you. As a result, security will be heavier than in past years. Just know, if an alarm sounds, even if it's a false one, we'll have to shut down and evacuate. Those were the terms the police agreed upon.
That's strict.
Of course, to keep that from happening, we're also beefing up our defensive measures. We even let Hound Dog off his leash to patrol.
Wow. Remember the guy who just started barking?
Kaze's performance is causing quite a stir in the faculty lounge. You'd better make it pleasurable.
He's gonna jump.
Right.
He's gonna jump. Wow.
Nice work, Hoagie.
What an athlete. Circle.
Performance is causing quite a stir in the faculty lounge. You'd better make it pleasurable.
Right.
Deku, what performance?
We're doing a big live concert. I'm on the dance team. And I'm gonna do my best to make it fun for you and everybody else. So be sure you come watch. Sorry, you two, my break is almost over. I'm off.
Okay, just so you know, I'm looking forward to seeing you get down too.
And then, a week later, it happened.
Midoriya, I've got bad news. You're fired from the dance team.
Damn, is he just that terrible?
He got fired.
Yikes.
That's rough. To be fired.
That's pretty
You're fired from the
devastating.
dance team. Oops, maybe that sounded a little harsh. You've been scouted by another team! You'll be on special effects now.
It has to be me? I already told Eri that I'd be dancing.
They want to make it so Aoyama swung around enough that the whole room's lit up.
I'm pretty sure everyone's gonna be able to see him.
But we don't have a fly system in the gym, so they want someone with a power quirk to move him by hand.
At the beginning of the performance, I shall transform from a dancer into a disco ball. It's the perfect job for moi. Say you'll help us?
So I'll be behind the scenes where people can't see me.
Sorry, it'll waste the dance practice you put in, but can you please help us out with this? We don't want people to lose interest.
We've got to come up with something better, you guys. When Aoyama turns into a disco ball, it'll only be interesting to watch for a minute or two, right? I don't think anyone will even care after the initial shot.
Wait, I know. What if he flies around? We can swing him over the audience's heads.
Yeah, that's it! Great idea, Coda!
If I can dance while doing it, I won't have lied to Eri, even if it was an accident. It's my duty to help how I can. I'll do it!
Nice! I knew you wouldn't let us down, man!
Merci beaucoup!
That's awesome!
We have practice and meetings like this after class every day. I won't have much free time until the festival is over. And so, I try to train hard when I get the chance.
It's still hard for you to shoot consecutively or while moving around. Ugh, that'll be a nasty bruise. Here, you can ice it with this.
Thanks. I'm trying to exercise so much more control than I've had to in the past. Is there a trick to it or something that I might be missing?
No idea. To be honest, I was able to use 100% of One for All pretty much right away. I can only reiterate
That's the crazy
advice
thing.
I gave you in the beginning. To create an image in your head.
Yeah, you remember that? Oh, when All Might got One for All, he was just
right.
had
Yeah.
it.
Right.
And can I explain to you why that is?
Yeah.
So, first of all Might's physique.
He was
bigger,
already shredded.
Stronger. One for All, to my knowledge, he was the longest holder of it, I think. So I think he took it the farthest way up.
Gotcha.
So that the next person that got it had a way huger mountain to climb.
Gotcha, that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, he was the #1 hero for so long.
Yeah.
I can only reiterate the advice I gave you in the beginning. To create an image in your head. The egg, remember? Keep working and focus on how it feels when you're successful. I think all you can do is repeat those...
You haven't done that in a while!
Even though we both started out quirkless, there's a huge difference between us. All Might really is a natural-born hero, through and through. There's no doubt about it.
Still got it.
His reaction time is crazy.
How about that?
That's wild.
Love that moment.
To be seen out here with him?
Don't worry about it.
Thanks for snagging it. This sweetie's a mini third eye I'm working on.
And she's not interested in me at all.
Oh yeah, Midoriya! About that new item you asked me for the other day. I had a baby that could do something similar, so I'm rejiggering it right now. Once the application goes through, I'll get it to you right away.
Hold on. I thought you needed to wait until after the school festival.
Please, every artist tinkers when they're on a break. And since I've got a face already, it'll be done soon.
Oh, wow. Thanks.
Like, that reminds me of your sister somehow.
Yes.
Where are you going, baby? Wait for Mama!
A new item, huh?
Yep. There's something I think could help harness this wind pressure move.
Huh. I see. I tried something like that in the past, too.
Oh my, you used a support item? How did I not know that?
Well, yeah. But it was too bulky to be functional, even though it was designed to use with only 20 to 30% of my power. It would have been fine if I used mid to long range attacks for the most part, but since I was more of a short range brawler, I kept breaking it.
Well, that might be good for Deku.
With nothing but my own strapping body.
Haven't seen that form in a while.
That said, reinforcing your power with new gear could be smart. Just make sure you don't rely on it too much. Some people aren't able to hold their own after losing an item. I've seen way too many heroes fall into that trap.
Right.
Now
Too much of a crush.
Let's get back to that visualization.
Aw, this feels just like old times.
Classic.
You're rushing, bastard! Follow my tempo! But you keep throwing in new breakdowns. It's so confusing.
Start counting.
5, 6, 7.
In 4, damn it! Look at me!
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Now, was I rushing or was I dragging?
I don't know.
Count again.
1, 2, 3.
Jiro, it's almost like you were born to teach. For a beginner like Kaminari to be able to learn chord progressions in just a week is impressive. It's okay, I guess. Anyway, today's tea smells really good. I'm glad you noticed! Mother sent me this rare type that can be impossible to find. It's a tea called Gold Tips Imperial.
Okay.
Oh, everyone please enjoy a cup if you'd like.
No idea what that is, but thanks! No idea what that is, but it sounds bougie!
All Might had an item, All Might had an item, All Might had an item. I'm such a failure for not knowing about it.
Hey, Deku, aren't you going to try some of Momo's yummy tea?
Someone has to report it at some point. If I just keep looking, I'll definitely find something. I have to! Shoot! I didn't mean to play that.
Gentle video. Dearest viewers, do you drink different types of tea for different occasions? Whenever I'm preparing my personal...
A video about tea? Perfect! Here.
Oh yeah, thanks.
This particular fine blend is called Royal Flush. Whatever could that name imply, I wonder.
That your discriminating taste sets you apart from the rest of the world?
Be sure to stay tuned. My next video is an alarm.
He just happened upon this video.
All of society. Try to contain your anticipation until then.
That was short.
It's gentle.
Is he famous? People don't seem to like him very much.
I only kind of know who he is. He's a villain who's known for causing trouble and recording it.
Oh.
It's kinda nuts that he's been putting out videos for years now but hasn't been caught yet. I wonder what he's planning next.
Poor Gentle. You've been working so hard that you've skipped tea breaks for a week. Are you all right?
Yes. La Brava, recently heroes have begun to fall out of favor with the public. Their feckless actions have bred distrust from the masses. It's obvious these so-called do-gooders are ill-prepared for complications. They don't seem to comprehend the crisis they're in. If they did, they wouldn't dream of putting on a school festival in these most harrowing of times.
Yeah, but Gentle, I don't know how I feel about involving these innocent children in all of this, you know?
My dear, this scheme of mine is merely a wake-up call. Following my masterful incursion, the future heroes will be encouraged to grow stronger.
Your plan is going to inspire youthful minds? You're so cool, Gentle!
Now, let us go over the route we'll take to invade. Open the criminal folder. It won't open.
Oh, sorry, I locked it for protection. Just right-click there.
This path has the fewest number of hero agencies and the least traffic. At 5 o'clock the morning of, we will make for a side road here.
Why not just use your quirk instead?
It would be unwise given there are heroes who patrol the skies. After a jaunt, we'll stroll through a lovely park. Once we're on the other side, we'll almost be there. If we move carefully to avoid drawing attention, it should take us 60 to 65 minutes at the most. And then, I'm delighted by this part. See this old house standing in the shadow of a hardware store?
Yes?
It's actually a charming cafe.
You're not going to have your tea outside as usual? That's risky.
The owner is passing 70 and barely managing to keep his business open. It's a shame. No one notices that it's anything more than an old home, and there are only 5 or 6 regulars. But La Brava, there is no question I must drink there. Because this cafe carries the most lauded of tea leaves, the elusive Gold Tips Imperial. Don't you think it's fitting for the grand caper we're about to pull off?
Of course.
And because of the owner's advanced age, it opens early at 7 a.m. We can enjoy 90 minutes of tea time if we get there when the doors open.
This is way more research than you usually do.
After that, we go back to the side street and past the construction site, where we'll find a slightly sloping mountain surrounded by forest. Once we climb that, we will arrive at UA. Most likely, we'll have to deal with Hound Dog, who excels at sniffing out intruders. Once we get to the forest, we must rub dirt and leaves over our bodies to hide our scent from the mongrel. And as for the school,
wow, he really is planning ahead.
System called the UA barrier that's nigh impenetrable and covers the entirety of the campus.
And that's where my job comes in, right, Gentle? I'll infiltrate UA's internal network and secretly disable the sensors. Because not to brag, but I'm a highly skilled master hacker.
I truly have the most wonderful partner imaginable. My dear, I'm forever grateful to have you at my side.
Oh, stop, Gentle. Anything you need. You know I love you.
La Brava, I do mean it. When I first began, I learned how to upload my videos, but technology oft eludes me. Alas, there were few views, and the rare comments I did get were harsh. It's only received 56 views, and it's already been uploaded for over a month.
Oh no. That's so sad.
That signaled the end of my melancholy days.
I'm sorry. I hacked into your account to get your address. I'm a fan. I can help you carve your name into history. May I?
She just hacked in.
It was you, my first admirer. To be honest, I had my misgivings. I was terrified that I was being too careless. But then, when we began plotting, recording, and editing as one, the views on my videos began to increase. La Brava, I am betting my soul and my prized mustache on this audacious festival scheme. For the world, for society, for my courageous dream, and to honor the feelings you have for me. La Brava!
Oh, I love you, my gentle criminal!
I love you too, my darling girl. I'll make certain nothing stops me. No matter what, we will succeed.
And that is where we are left for this episode of My Hero.
The more types of attacks I have, the better.
Let's try this! Delaware Smash! Air Force!
Air Force.
Holy shit.
What are your first thoughts?
Okay. All right, so they're going to break into the festival, and then what?
We don't know yet.
The plan is just to break in.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are your odds on success for him?
I mean, it seems like he's done the research. But dogs can smell through dirt.
Yeah.
Like,
we'll have to see how that goes. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below for episodes coming every Friday and Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you can't wait and want to see these episodes ahead, they're all posted to Patreon and they're extended full-length forums with new episodes coming every Thursday and Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But we have a lot to discuss, but before we do that, where are we headed?
All right, let's review.
Thank you for watching. For now, we're going to go to questions given to us by our amazing Patreon members. If you want to ask us questions that we answer after every episode of any show we watch, join the link in the description below and start asking. For now, let's go to question 1. Question 1. Ashton asks, after hearing the police and even a villain like Gentle Criminal think that the festival should be cancelled, do you think Principal Nezu made the right decision allowing it to continue, or should it have been shut down? Take into account all the attacks on students that have encountered while at school, camp, internships, and work studies. Do you think continuing with this festival to raise spirits in trying times is worth putting the students at risk?
No.
Really? You don't think they should be having a festival?
No. Everyone's like, don't do that. It's stupid and dangerous.
But Nezu's like a planner.
Party. Yeah, no.
Can I get that one more time?
No.
No,
that's a one-time thing. I don't know where that came from. A few times. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, like raising spirits is great, but like it's gonna be worse if they die.
That's yes, it would be worse if they died.
And that's what the principal doesn't seem to understand.
Yeah, I think they should keep doing it because they have a bunch of heroes. They can do it.
And how has that helped them in the past?
Pretty well. Nobody's died. No students have died.
And they're all totally fine?
They're fine. Yeah.
All right.
Let's go to our second question. All right, question 2. Jinchurky87 asks, what do you think of Gentle's character and motivation? He's a criminal, sure. It's almost like he's a Robin Hood-esque type in that he went after a convenience store with bad product and now makes it out like he wants to push heroes to better themselves by showing them their weaknesses via infiltrating the UA festival.
Yeah, I mean, I really don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, if he's just attacking corporations, that's not the worst of things.
Literally.
Their dynamic almost reminds me of Joker and Harley Quinn, but healthy. Like,
yeah,
where it's like they're a duo and like one's the charismatic one.
They work together in like a weird, yeah, that behavior just really doesn't read as villainous to me.
Yeah, I always found it, well, I can't discuss this after the arc. I will. Sometimes I get sucked into just talking about my hero like she's seen the whole thing, and then I'm like, no.
Can't do it.
Yeah, but soon. But yeah, it's an interesting type of villain.
Oh, 100%. Very different from anything we've really seen so far.
Yeah. I find it interesting that he brings up like Stain and like how he wants to be the viral video sensation that guides people versus Stain. It's like interesting to think what society would have been if like he'd became the one.
Yeah, 100%.
Let's go to our third question. Final question. Real Karma 70131 asks, seeing Eri excited for the festival, how do you think seeing the festival will affect Eri's mental state and development from here on out?
Okay, so in like a perfect world, it would be super fun and everything would go great and she wouldn't get overwhelmed or scared, and it would just be a positive experience that she would look back on, and anytime she was unfamiliar with a situation moving forward, she would be able to compare it to like, oh, well, you know, this also was unfamiliar, but it was really fun and great. I don't think that's gonna happen just because when you've lived like that for so long, you can't just be normal. It's not going to happen. So with that being said, I do think Mirio and Deku are probably the two who are most aware and most empathetic to the kind of support she's going to need to get through that situation. I think a lot of Mirio's Tamaki skills are transferring to Eri very well.
That's smart.
Yeah. So...
And she got to tour the school beforehand, like they're taking some
exactly. They're taking precautions. I think if they continue with that and something like big and crazy doesn't happen at the festival, then it could potentially be like a good memory. But when things start to, like if anything doesn't go according to plan, her brain is immediately gonna go to like, Overhaul is here to take me back. Like that, and we kind of know like something is guaranteed to go wrong. So
who knows?
Yikes.
Positive outlook.
Yup.
You never know what's gonna happen.
So true. It could just be awesome.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes, but that's where we're left for this episode. Are we excited for season 4, episode 21 of My Hero Academia?
Can't wait.
All right, let's get it.
Let's go.